Abhishek, you can start, Abhishek. We share your
sir, just a
screen
moment, sir.
and start.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Sir, it's visible, sir.
Yes.
You open PPT.
Yeah, it is visible, Abhishek.
Yes, sir. Just a moment.
Soumya madam, you also record, madam.
Sir, I don't. It's coming like a recording, sir.
Yeah, option is there, madam. You also put in recording.
Okay, sir. Sir.
ಸಿಕ್ತಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಓಕೆ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಸರ್ ಯೂಶುವಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್?
ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫೈನಲಿ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್. ವೆಂಕಟೇಶನ್ ಸರ್ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿ.
ಏನ್ ಮೇಡಮ್?
ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಬೇಕಂತ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಗೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್. ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವಿಗೆ.
ಹೌದಾ? ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ.
ಹೌದಾ? ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ
ನಾನ್ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ? ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ನೀವು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಅದೇ ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಸರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್. You to start to participants.
Sir, it's visible, sir.
Yeah, visible, Abhishek.
ಸರ್ ಇದು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಹೌದಾ ಮೇಡಮ್?
ಇಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ
ನಂದೇ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಬಿಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್, ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್
ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸರ್?
ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಬಿಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಅದೇ ಸರ್. ಓಕೆ,
ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಬಿಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಓಕೆ. You can start, Abhishek. You can start.
Yes, sir. I'll start now, sir. So, good morning, all. Myself, Abhishek. Today, I'm here to give my final PPT of my internship, professional practice, 15884. And my guidance, my guide is Dr. Venkatesan Sir, the Associate Professor, EEE Department. And these are my contents. So I'm going to talk about brief introduction of my company, introduction to 8089C51 microcontroller, then few things about Proteus software, then introduction to Arduino and interfacing, and finally I will end up with my PCB designing. So coming to my company, so I've done my internship in my Vitwara Electronics, which is in Ebal, Sakar Nagar. So Vitwara Electronics was started in the mission to put the power of technology in hands to everyone and empower to create by technology, and yet to have little idea how it works or how to create with it. The technology the company interact daily has become complex. The company helps future generation will require working knowledge of electronics software. So this is about my company. So now I'll start with my internship. So what and all I've done my internship in first week. So in my first week of my internship, so I was given a microcontroller, and I was so this is my introduction to 8089C51 microcontroller. So this 8089C51, which is Atmel's family of 8051, and this 8051 microcontroller has 4KB flash programmable, which is 40 pins, which is used as input and output ports, except port 0, which needs external pull-ups, because port 0 cannot be used as input output because it needs an external pull-ups. Rest ports have been used as an internal pull-ups. So coming to the pin diagram, you're looking, as we know that we have that divided into 4 ports, that is port 0, port 1, port 3, and port 4, and remaining 8 pins are used as uh, VCC, ground, enable, ALE, interrupts, timers. And here the main port is port 3. So we have here RxD file and TXD file, which is used as an connection for Bluetooth model and wireless communications. And we have timers and interrupts, and timers which is used for clock pulses. And we have write and read ports, which is used to write and read the programming. So this port 1, port 2, and port 3, which is used as input and output pins, where while interfacing, we'll be using as an input from the ports and output also from the ports, which will be used for used as female and male pins. And this microcontroller is it supports 3 languages, mainly machine level language programming, assembly level language programming, and C level language programming. So mainly we will use C level language because machine level like assembly language program, it is easy to read, but it is more complicated, and once it has been updated, we cannot be changed, and it is more complicated to change also. So we'll be using C level programming to understand for mankind. So once the programming is done, we will be dumped into the microcontroller chip. This is the microcontroller chip. We will be dumped for further interfacing uses. So next comes under Proteus software. This Proteus design suite in proprietary software tool used primarily for electronic design automation. The software is mainly used for electric design engineers and techniques to create schematics, electronic prints for manufacturing printed circuit boards. Once the programming the Proteus software for the output conditions, like if I had done the program for blinking of light, so I'll be using Proteus software for an output. This Proteus software will give me the accurate results. So while if we before interfacing, I'll be checking out with my programming whether it is good, whether it is good condition or what before dumping into the microcontroller, because this output gives me the good result. It shows whether there is mistake or not. So before checking out in interfacing, I will be checking out in my Proteus software whether the programming is working or not before dumping into the microcontroller. Once the programming is correct and it is okay, I'm okay with that. So I'll be using the programming to the microcontroller, and I'll be dumping with the microcontroller. So this is the helpful for us to check out whether the output is correct or not. So I will be using the Proteus software for that purposes. Not only for these purposes, I'll be using for PCB designing also, which will be helpful for me to take the I will be designing the PCB in the Proteus software. Once I am done with my design, I will be taking a printout of that, and I will be pasting to the plate, and I'll be using as an blueprint for designing the PCB board. So after this, I was made with I was given for an interfacing in my company. So these are the interfacing I have done in my company. So first I have done my interfacing with LED with 8051 microcontroller, blinking of LED. By writing a programming for blinking of LED and interfacing with LED by connecting one LED bulb. And second, for LCD scrolling with 8051. Like we'll be seeing LCD boards in buses and all, and some shops and all. So these are the programming will be used for 8051 microcontroller for LCD scrolling. Scrolling is nothing but it's scrolling it's moving from one end to other end. This is nothing but scrolling. Then other interfacing with DC motor by IR sensor. Once the IR sensor gets sensed, then the DC motor starts to rotate. So this is the interfacing I have done by IR sensor using DC motor, like DC motor by IR sensor. Then 7-segment display. This is nothing but numbers counting from 0 to 9. This is another program I have done. And last one is Bluetooth model using LEDs with 8051. Nothing but by using our Bluetooth model, like by using your mobile phones, switching on and switching off light of LED bulb. This was the model I have done in my interfacing. And coming to my second week, like I have done my internship in Arduino board. Like this was the second week I have done introduction to Arduino and coding in Arduino. Like I've done my Arduino in Arduino Nano. So Arduino Nano is a microcontroller board designed by Arduino CC. The microcontroller used in Arduino Nano is Atmega 238, which is same as Arduino Uno. Like this Arduino Nano is similar to Arduino Uno, but only difference is the Arduino Uno is much more bigger and more in looks it is more complicated, like much more bigger. But Arduino Nano is small in size, and it can be used for many applications and all. It has wide range of applications in major microcontroller board. Like we have some applications in Arduino Nano. Like we will be using in embedded systems, automations, robotics, control systems, instrumentations. The main difference between like Arduino and microcontroller is that in microcontroller we'll be using as for input output pins we'll be using as both female and male pins. But in Arduino Nano we'll be using only the male pins, because everything will be connected in Arduino Nano. And once the program is done in Arduino Nano, we can be used directly for the interfacing purposes, and there is no need. There will be no much complicated connections in Arduino Nano also. And it is in smaller in size, and the chip has been, like as we see that here, the chip has been molded inside in Arduino Nano. And like we'll be using more interfacing, like for some applications microcontroller cannot be used for Bluetooth interfacing, for temperature sensor and all. We cannot be used for microcontroller. We can use, but it looks like much complicated, so we'll be using Arduino Nano for that purposes. So Arduino Nano is nothing but the next version of microcontroller. So these are the interfacing I have done in Arduino board, like interfacing LED blink, LED blink, 4 LED blink using Arduino Nano, connecting four LED blinking systems in Arduino Nano. So this has been I have done in
Abhishek.
Yes,
While during presentation, show your face, Abhishek. Don't hide your face.
Sir, I'm like.
Is it possible or not possible?
Sir,
it's not possible,
showing,
sir.
Not possible, Arvind?
No, sir. In mobile, if you are using
mobile, we can't show face.
It is not possible, right?
No, not.
Okay. Now you continue, Abhishek.
Okay. So next, I have done my interfacing in Arduino. So I have done my interfacing in microcontroller LED by using one LED. But here I have done 4 LED because here the connections are not complicated. So we are using 4 LEDs in Arduino, and LED with different patterns and sensors using Arduino, ultrasonic sensors, this and all, and temperature sensors. Like these ultrasonic sensors and temperature sensor, which ultrasonic sensor helps in Arduino. Like if I'm getting any sounds, it shows the distance and meters, like where it has been sounding. So this helps us how to recognize from which distance we are getting sounds. So that for that purpose we'll be using ultrasonic sensors. And temperature sensor are used getting temperature, like what are the degree temperature we have and how much humidity we have. That shows in temperature sensor. Then coming to my last week, like I have done my project in my PCB designing. So at last and end, I have completed my internship in PCB designing. So this PCB designing is commonly used now, like for every electrical purposes. As we know that these PCB boards are used in TVs, radios, digital cameras, cell phones, and everything. In the following major steps we use for designing PCB design are first a simple LED circuit was designed. Like as I said that in Proteus software, we designed a simple LED circuit. And in second step, we circuit was designed using Proteus software in schematic as shown in below. As I said that, the design was done in Proteus software. Then it has been converted into PCB layout in Proteus software, as shown in figure. This is the layout which has been converted into PCB layout in the Proteus software. Once it has been done, in fourth step, the design circuit is been viewed in 3D image. As we see that once it has been done in the Proteus layout, then we'll be seeing in 3D image like how it looks. So I did 4 LED bulb using resistors in Proteus software. This is the 3D model. Once it has been done, now the copper circuit design is obtained in PDF format. So we will take the printout from the PDF format and in the inkjet printer. And once the printout is taken, so we'll be pasting on the plate, which will get printed on the plate. Once the image has been printed on the plate, will be dissolved in ferric chloride in water in plastic tub, and the PCB in placed into it, because the copper contains which are inside the plate will get come out of from that plate, remain only, except the layout, the design which we have done will remain there. And later we'll make an hose for where and all we need, and what and all connections we need. We'll make an hose, we'll solder it, and once we will solder it, now the components were placed into the respective position and get soldered, and finally the circuit is designed and it is connected to the battery, and it is used that's all from my PCB designing. This and all internship I have done in my 4 weeks of my internship in Vitara Electronics. So I've learned about embedded systems and PCB designing in my Vitara Electronic internship. Thank you.
Those who are having a doubt, you please ask me. Ask Abhishek. Abhishek. Abhishek.
Hello.
Abhishek, it's
So can you hear
Eri.
me?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Abhishek.
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
What is the main advantage of using Atmel microcontroller over other microcontrollers, Abhishek?
Sir, Atmel microcontroller or other microcontroller? Sir, because here family only, sir. It supports only Atmel family only. This 8018C51 microcontroller, it belongs to Atmel family only, and it is 8-bit microcontroller. And here we have 128 bytes of RAM, which will be having more space for to store the data and all, because we'll be using large components for for large applications and all. We'll be using large components, so we need more address, more space to store the data. So here we have 128 bytes of RAM. So it is more than enough, and it is used for high-level language programming also. So it supports. So for that purpose, we are using Atmel, yes, sir, which can support high-level language programming. So remaining other microcontroller, it supports only machine-level language, where we'll be using only assembly-level language programming. So it is more complicated for us to write the program, and it is more big. It is easy to understand assembly-level language programming.
Okay.
But it is more complicated to write the program, and it is very big also, and it is difficult to identify the mistakes in programming, sir.
Okay, Abhishek.
Abhishek,
Yes, ma'am.
Whatever work you had done in your internship, no, can you tell me finally, practically, where and all you can implement this? Like with LED, you have done more programming part, right? Practically,
ma'am.
where you can implement, any idea?
Ma'am, practically, like as we see that nowadays, like not only LED, ma'am, we are using microcontroller in so many days, like opening and closing of doors in malls and all, where the IR sensor gets sense our like it gets sense and automatically it gets open. And nowadays, like
That is
we are
with
using
the motor with IR sensor, something said you said,
yes,
no?
ma'am,
That
motor
one.
with IR sensor. Once we get sensed, like it automatically gets open the door. And in IoT, like and as nowadays, IoT is more commonly used nowadays, so it can be used in IoT also. Like and this microcontroller are used. Hello.
Okay. Just like that, if you know any some more practical applications, you can tell. You need not explain. You can tell some applications where you can implement. That's it.
Yes, ma'am.
That
Like
is
as I
one.
said,
I'm satisfied.
then we can be used for like switching on and automatic switching on and switching off lights. Like once like we'll be leaving the home, like if we are somewhere, like if we are somewhere another place, like our own in our own application, like our home lights have been switched on, it will indicate saying that your home has been switched on. Like automatically we can control by wherever will be automatically we can switch off and switch on the lights, so which will save the energy. Not only lights, we can use to switch off the motors where water get leakage, no ma'am. There we can be used where to switch off the lights and all, and water motors and all. For that purpose we can use.
And one more thing, Abhishek, what is the input voltage of the DC motor?
Sir, like we use the small DC motors, sir, there.
What is the input voltage for that DC motor?
Like 5 volts we use, sir. Like
Okay.
small DC motor.
Any
5 volt DC
converter
motor,
that
like
you have used there? How that 230 volt which will be converted into 5 volt in your work?
So like it is the DC motor which we use,
where the input voltage of the DC motor is 5 volt. You are telling, right? But how the 230 volt is
yes,
converted
sir.
into 5 volt, Abhishek?
Sir, rectifier, sir.
Rectifier.
Hello.
Yeah, it's hearing. Tell me, Abhishek.
Hello.
Yeah, telling. It's hearing. Tell me.
Yes, sir. Like we have given a small DC motor to that. So
you understood my question?
No, sir.
Yeah, that you are giving 5 volt for DC motor, right? That is the input voltage of the DC motor.
Yes, sir.
How the 230 volt is converted into? We can't directly give the input supply to the DC motor. We want to convert some 230 volt to 5 volt, right? Because in your work you are applying the input voltage of the DC motor as 5 volt. How
yes,
the
sir.
230 volt is converted into 5 volt? That is my question. Okay.
Yes, sir.
How you applied input to your motor in your work with respect to your work? You tell me, Abhishek. You understood the question?
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
How you applied with respect to your work? What you had done in internship? You tell.
Like ma'am, we have done interfacing in motor by small motor, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, Abhishek, leave it. Where session will expire in 1 minute. Madam, again I will send you the link. You please all you join in the next link.
Oh.
Okay, thank
sir.
you, Abhishek. Thank you.
Thank you,
sir.
Abhishek. Good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Abhishek.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I will send you the link again. I will send you. Please all join in the link.
Okay.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Thank you.